What? Game crashed when we loaded up Vancouver. So you back? I hope. That's okay. 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 Huh. So we did make some trades at the end of the last part. I do think that is in order. I don't know how good this Kobe's gonna actually be. It's an 83, but this is rookie Kobe. No, sophomore year Kobe. It's 19. But, you know, we'll try. Shaq and Shais. Apostrophe after the S because we have two of them. Sorry. Shaq guard Paul George.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Hart. This season's still very new. A lot of excitement, Brent, in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the buzz is not worn off yet. We still have a few games before everyone gets settled down. We always talk about that. .25 game mark, but man, fans, players, it's exciting. Somebody's going to make a statement here early.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then there's Shai.
Are you fucking... Change my settings. The fuck? It's very annoying. Do this every time, huh? Green.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 3, the small forward. Edwards, no good. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards defending.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Vancouver's head coach. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Brunson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Vancouver has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
Jokic sets the screen for West. And he drives in. Like at 6. And it's Jokic missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And he gets it to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
West against Brunson. Inside, puts it up. It's blocked by Shaq. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Here's O'Neal. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jokic has got 6 points.
Well, the Joker right there pulling up off the bounce. Is there anything that guy cannot do offensively?
And that one's good. Brunson.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
So the Ravens call timeout, their first chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Celtics second
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard. And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Shaq is screen on West. Fires from deep. And that's good. Jalen Brunson for 3. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Shoots from the baseline. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Kobe's checked in for Boston. Outside Edwards. And Shaq pulls it down.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Durant. West kicks to Jokic. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Brunson the pass to O'Neal. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, George. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to George. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get it back. O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
West can't hit. Celtics leading by 6. Bryant finds Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
The Ravens making a switch here.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Great showing for him last season. He put in about 28 points per, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Jackson with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's West to halt the run. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Jokic against Shaquille O'Neal. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-6 run.
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Good trades.
West kicks to Jackson.
Already.
Back to West. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. And the basket by West.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And finished off by Katie.
Yeah, a lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. The shot that time, not on target. Shaq with some nice D. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson finds Durant. It's hauled in by Edwards.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Pass to Jackson. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
Triple J making them pay with the long tray.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a terrific season. Second in scoring. Second in steals. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percent.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right wing. There's Nash with the 3. Vancouver pulls it in. West outside. Pass to Irving. Back to West. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Petrovic subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Irving. The shot missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Nash, the pass to Petrovic. Back to Nash. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Irving passes to Jackson. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Vancouver trails by 7. Irving with it. Guarded now by Nash. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
And Vancouver with some changes. Morning's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for West. Boston also with the sub. Reds checked in. And here's Nash. Still scoreless. Drills it from outside.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Towns.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Petrovic with the pass to Mobley. Towns sets the pick for Nash. Offline with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Back to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. Towns kicks to Red. A 3 ball. Vancouver pulls it in. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league. And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Banchero's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player, a lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Red's shot is right there.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 5 now.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Like a rat?
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards. Nash outside. Takes a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Gilgeous Alexander. Evan Mobley is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the shooting guard position. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out, try to get that kind of contact.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Ravens. 8-point game. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Paul George, he's checked in for Vancouver. Shaq is checked in for the Celtics. Nice ball movement by Boston. Screen by O'Neal. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Brunson. Here's Shaq. Good work there as it goes. O'Neal's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morning, a screen on Brunson. Irving against Brunson. Irving drives in, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
What a block.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Brunson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And the rejection by Towns.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
O'Neal finds Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal inside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Now a timeout called by the Ravens.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Vancouver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Kobe's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Jokic. Rebound, Boston. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's the Celtics ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. Vancouver trails by 15. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by George. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
The master from the mid-range. You just assume Irving is going to drill that shot every time.
And Bryant throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Vancouver has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Morning. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Shaq. And too long on the shot. Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And Brunson has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Bryant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Edwards drives in. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Bryant passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. George with the ball. He's picked up by Bryant. The 19-foot shot. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Irving. It's blocked by Shaq. Pass to Kobe. Vancouver pulls it in. Outside, George. Now, here is Morning. Jokic high post. And here's Edwards from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pass to Mourning. Edwards looking it over. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. West is checked in for Edwards. And then for Boston, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Ingram comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nash is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Nash. Vancouver pulls it in. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to George. Takes the 13-footer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And here's Nash outside. It's hauled in by George.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Looking to get it going. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Bryant dishes to Ingram. And Bryant kicks to Nash. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ingram with it. Now defended by Jokic. O'Neal against George. O'Neal kicks to Kobe. For 3, Durant moves back up. And it's good on the layup. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Steps back. Here's George. And Boston with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
O'Neal on the wing. Kicks it out to Bryant. From outside, off the mark. Vancouver trails by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Mourning. That misses off the backboard.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Nash against West. And here's KD for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mourning against KD. Mourning kicks to George. Mourning a screen on Ingram. Back to Mourning. 6 to shoot. From deep, Jokic. Offensive rebound. Mourning can't make it work. Celtics leading by 18. Here's Shaq. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly, and then gets to the right spot in transition.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here for the Ravens. Jaren Jackson comes in for Mourning. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Celtics also changing it up. Evan Mobley comes in for Kevin Durant. And Petrovic subbed in for Bryant.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And George with the stuff.
Good chance to see Paul George verts that time.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Towns, he's checked in for O'Neal. Bryant comes in for Ingram. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Petrovic. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Nash. The kick out to Towns. Outside Bryant. Back to Towns. Here's the three. Vancouver pulls it in. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to West. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
Vancouver making a switch here. Morning's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Vancouver trails by 13. Right side George. Back to West. To the middle. Tries from 7. And he can't bank that one in.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached halftime in this one. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather.
All right, and that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
They've got Jackson. West is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's George, and it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Celtics, Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Jake Edwards up high.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Vancouver trails by 11. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And here's what the schedule for Vancouver is looking like. On Sunday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And for their matchup with Honolulu, that one, the 7th on the season for them, the team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Stay there.
Brunson outside. Outside, O'Neal. Shoots the 3. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Shaq. O'Neal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 19. The powerful flush by Durant.
The slam from KD, just getting to the rim for an easy one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Jackson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jokic gets it to go.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Durant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
He attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
West passes to Edwards. Off with the layup. Celtics leading by 13. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the paint. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 10 points.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Jokic sets the screen for Edwards. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A kick out to O'Neal.
That's
Oh, good with the triple.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
From deep, George. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 4 assists in the game.
So consistent throughout the years from deep. That's what has made Paul George very special.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for Vancouver. Down by 12.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Boston. Towns, he's checked in for O'Neal. Evan Mobley comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bryant in for Jalen Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Mobley. To the left side wing. Towns at the elbow. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
They grab their own miss. Vancouver trails by 9. West with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Edwards finds George. Now West shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Ravens have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Towns against Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Edwards kicks it to West. Sinks the triple. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Celtics. O'Neal's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kevin Durant comes in for Mobley. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Bryant.
So much speed from Shai. Used it there to get by the defense.
For Vancouver, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Now Brunson. 12 points for him. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
And Brunson operating so comfortably there in the pick and roll.
Outside Jackson. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. Edwards, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
O'Neal is screen on West. Brunson with it. Now defended by Jokic. And that one's good by Shaq.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
On the wing, Jackson. Guarded by KD. Edwards, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. So it's Boston now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And that might be one of his favorite spots. Brunson looking comfortable from 3.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Edwards passes to Jokic. Over O'Neal. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Jokic.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
West against Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Brunson. Durant sets a screen for Brunson. No good on the 3. Vancouver has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Brunson the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Another shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Michael Redd's checked in for Boston. Petrovic is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Shaq with the slam.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Pass to West. And here's Jokic. Here's Vandeweghe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Celtics second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston leading by 6. Now here's Brunson. Outside, O'Neal. And the layup's good off the glass. O'Neal's got 18 points in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Edwards. Jokic sets the screen for Edwards. Jokic rising up.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Red dishes to O'Neal. O'Neal a screen on West. And here's Brunson outside. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Pass to Vandeweghe. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Warnings checked in for Nikola Jokic. Nash up on top, fended by West. 5 on the clock. Durant kicks to Red. That 3 off the mark. Vancouver trails by 7. Here's West. And he makes good on the layup. West has got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Nash outside. Pass to Petrovic. Durant in the corner. They get it again. O'Neal. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Oh, here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Alonzo Mourning. Durant going to work inside.
Kevin, he's been around the league a long time, so super smart around the basket to rise up and finish.
Outside Edwards. Driving.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Nash with the screen for KD. And it's Nash in the corner. No good from outside. Vancouver trails by 5. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 26.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
Nash up on top. Red outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's the Celtics. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Nikola Jokic. George is out there with Irving. Then there's Mourning, and it's Vandeweghe in at the small forward. No good from Irving. Celtics leading by 3. Nash outside. On the 3 off target.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Vandeweghe. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. White goes in. And that one falls for White. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for White.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Jokic. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now 24 points for Jokic.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Down low. And it's Jokic missing. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Towns. Over in the corner, White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Ravens have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And here is Mourning. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns is White against George. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Jokic. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. White, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Rebound, Boston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Mobley against George. Outside, Towns. Right side, White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Jackson, he's checked in for Vancouver. And a new group in for the Celtics. O'Neal's checked in for Towns. Kevin Durant comes in for Mobley. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Petrovic. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Derek White. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Irving surveying the floor. Shoots over Brunson. No good from Irving. Celtics leading by 8. KD passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Brunson. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Irving with the ball. Now Jackson. Here's Jokic. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shaq with it. Jokic defending. Driving in. Here's Vandeweghe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he knocks down the first one. And Vancouver with some changes. Morning's checked in for Jokic. Edwards comes in for George. And West subs in for Irving. Brunson the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Celtics passing it around. On deep, Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Morning a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards passes to Morning. 6 to shoot. Jackson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Vandeweghe misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
O'Neal on the wing. Jackson against Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to West. Morning with the screen. West kicks to Jackson. That shot off. Great D that time from Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, the Ravens now with possession. Here's West. Outside Irving. Back to West. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson setting the pick here for Irving. Shot clock reset for the Ravens. Jokic, no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Boston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved. But he's adding to his game.
George is checked in for Irving. Both shots good from the stripe. Vancouver trails by 12. Pass to Jokic. Back to West. Edwards with it. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Jokic. And so it looks like the Ravens will retain possession here. The Ravens making a switch here. Morning's checked in. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. Vancouver pulls it in. Morning's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Brunson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. West against Brunson. O'Neal a screen on West. And here's Brunson outside. Vancouver pulls it in. Edwards got 6 rebounds in the game. Lets the 3 fly. And it's West missing. Boston leading by 8. Here's Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Might have been a little force from Brunson, but he gets in there to get the foul.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Vancouver has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. High post, Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
West kicks to Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Brunson against West. O'Neal sets the screen for Brunson. Pass to Shaq. And stolen by Mourning. And George, here we go. Over to the left wing. West with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by George.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Here's Brunson. O'Neal passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Brunson. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Here's the Ravens with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run. West passes to Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Ryan is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's tied up with that one.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Yes! And the foul. It's on Jerry West.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Here's Edwards. And it's White with the rebound.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Jackson. And here's Brunson outside. Here's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. This passes to George. Back to West. Wide open. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Brunson with it. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
God damn it.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Now a timeout called by the Ravens. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Up top, Edwards, guarded by Kobe. Bryant against Edwards. Here's Mourning. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge.
I think this is a KD at 3 situation. You are cut. You are cut. You are not cut either. They didn't even play, but